Breezy, Mo's Nose, Season 3, Peachy, Fear the Dog. It's about that time, everybody turn your TVs on. The Mo's Nose, Peachy, Breezy, and Fear the God. They keep it nitty gritty when they bring you nine to talk. We two gorilla, silverback, nah, silver.
You know it's busting good discussion cause we get it in. Every time you know we grinding, I was 8 to 10. We always play to win, the faithful going hard. It's Wayne, Breezy, Peachy, Mo's Nose, and Fear the God. Let's get it.
Nitty gritty, it's the lightest talk. Don't like it, better take a walk. Nitty gritty, it's the lightest talk.
We outline players up in chalk.
Nitty gritty, it's the lightest talk. Don't like it, better take a walk. Nitty gritty, it's the lightest talk. Nitty gritty, it's the lightest talk.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? We appreciate y'all joining. Man, listen, it's been a while, 24 hours for the Nitty Gritty team and obviously for Breezy. So everybody that is locked in with us right now, we thank you. Breezy's on the other end taking care of some business. Peachy right now is in need of your prayers without me getting into too much information. So please pray for Peachy and her family. Hopefully Mo should be joining us a little bit later. But, you know, you get a different face to get the show started. And, you know, I appreciate y'all locking in with us, man. Just know that we appreciate you guys, and we hope that you guys can keep sharing and letting everybody know that this page is the new page where we will be running the show going forward without any additional details to see if we're going to get that other page back. So again, thanks y'all, man. We appreciate it. I see y'all throwing up the prayer hands for Peachy and her family. We appreciate y'all for that. But, you know, my boy Breezy should be joining us soon. Figured that we are getting this joint started. We did get some breaking news, and I don't know if y'all saw that, but 49ers fullback Kyle Juszczyk underwent successful surgery on his finger, and he's expected to miss Sunday's game versus the Rams. So pretty crazy that Juice played through what looked like a broken finger. We know that he came off the field at one point and was holding his hand, thing was looking a little mangled up. So pretty wild to see. My boy Juice had to have surgery on that finger and will be out for this game coming up against the Rams. I don't know what you guys think, but thinking about the impact of Juice missing the game, especially when we're acclimating a new running back, it's going to be a little dicey. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little crazy, but we'll see. We'll see. That typically means that Ross Dwelly will be playing some fullback. Oh, I just see somebody put that in the chat as well. Yes, typically means Dwelly will be playing some fullback, and we'll get into some more details from that. But Breezy, thank you for joining, my brother. We appreciate you, bro. I was just breaking the news about Kyle. I don't know if you heard that backstage.
Yeah, I did. I actually have the ticker going on at the bottom, man. Listen, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Listen, I was on the phone trying to take care of some business. If you guys don't already know, the account is hacked. I don't have anybody in here, so let me go ahead and log into this account so I can go ahead and watch the show while we're streaming, so I can moderate, and just in case that person pops up in the chat. But guys, the old page has been hacked. Please let everybody know this is where they want to subscribe. All right, this is what we need everybody to come to subscribe to the channel. We'll talk about that. We'll get through the formalities of the show. But before we do, I know Peachy's going through some things, so please keep her and her family, her father in particular, in your prayers. She needs them more than anything right now. It's very important. So if you have a second of your day, of your time, just please pray for her. She's definitely going through, and we want to make sure she's getting our prayers. All right, that's super important. I can't stress that anymore. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to get this stuff situated on the new screen. Like I said, the account was hacked. I couldn't go live today. This is my first live show on this account. We're trying to get it back and going. It's unfortunate, but we're making some changes here, and it's good. Things are going well. I have my screen pulled up. Those that were admins, I will be getting you back to admin and the YouTube. I just haven't had the chance to get it situated, so I'm gonna have to take care of admin. Fair, thank you for holding it down. I'm not sure if Moses is going to be able to join tonight, but don't worry, guys. We got this. We'll get nitty gritty popping and going. I promise you, we're gonna get back up and running because it's Monday night. It's nitty gritty time, and the 49ers got their ass tails whipped on last night. Guys, go to YouTube, like, comment, and it's not Wayne Breezy anymore. I don't actually even know what the channel. It doesn't have a correct name as of yet. But if you guys can search, you're gonna have to type in Wayne Breezy. I don't know what the
one word. Yep, one word. Wayne Breezy. It pops up.
Really?
So everything together.
All right. So I'm just gonna put that
Just
and
a couple scrolls, and you'll be able to see it.
Wow, Fair. You're so on point, man. Listen, when I tell you that this family right here has been holding it down, they've been uplifting me. You guys have been uplifting me. It's been crazy. All right, guys, go follow and subscribe on Twitch, twitch.tv. Like, I don't even feel comfortable doing this anymore. Like, it's weird. Follow on Twitter at NGN Talk. All right, Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to join the Nitty Gritty group. The group has grown over there on Facebook. It's pretty cool. Guys, I may take down the Discord, but just stand pat. I'm working on getting some stuff changed on there. It's just that you can't call anybody anymore. Fair. It's straight app online chat, which is cool, but it's hard to find it. Right. So I'll explain it to you. nittyGritty9ers@gmail.com. All right, that's how you can get in touch with us. You can shop and buy. Please buy some gear, even if it's older stuff. We're trying to get new stuff. There's so much stuff going on. We're looking for a designer that can to do some designs for the clothing. So if you are that, please email me. You could email the Nitty Gritty email. You can email Wayne Breezy email. It's all good. And then again, we rocking out with our sponsors. I know Fair is a proud sponsor. He sponsored lids. He rocks all the freshest stuff, and he sent me the links. Like, yo, did you get your stuff? And I'm like, from where? From your damn lids. I'm like, okay, send me the link. Like, you know what I mean? So go to lids, man. We still got the promo stuff going over there. All the descriptions will be in the chat. Don't forget Residency. That's a sponsor as well. All right, sure. Like, we got to get down to the nitty gritty, and I know you started the show off with the intro. I just want to give everybody that's joining us, that's live with us, a round of applause. I truly appreciate you guys. We got 27 likes in here. It's 44 of y'all in here rocking. Man, spread the word. It's Monday night. They should be here, man. And I know it's hard for them to find, but make sure you spread the word and hit that like button. You feel me? Please hit that like button. All right, Fair. You're going to man the chat. Today, you're gonna post whatever. We don't have any subscribers, so we're just gonna post whatever we feel like we need to post. All right, we're gonna give everybody some love on today. All right, look, you were talking about Kyle Juszczyk. You stated your bid on Kyle Juszczyk. We'll start there, because this is the latest news. I saw it. I just finished rewatching the game, bro.
Yeah.
And I saw the injury. I saw him hold his finger. It was on that catch that he caught that was short of the first down sticks, and he fought to get the extra yards to get the first down. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. But then you seen him come up. He grabbed his finger. Then he went to And I thought they were going to try to pop it back in. They probably did. Players play injured all the time. That's something that we've been talking about. But you mentioned something. You said it's Ross Dwelly time, and I like that, bro. I thought that was fire. Troy, I love the freaking I love your Twitch handle, bro.
Yes, sir.
He said it was Ross Dwelly time, and I hate I beg to differ.
Oh, let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? I beg to differ. Listen, I don't know if you watched that Atlanta Falcons game because you was there in living color. It was hard taking everything in, but you know who lined up in the backfield at the fullback position?
Who?
TDP.
Hey, hold on. I saw a comment that said the same thing.
Trey Thorough on point, bro.
I got you. I knew where you was going.
Yo, I'm not even paying attention to the comments, fam.
I knew where you was going. Nope, I know it.
I'm waiting for that. Guys, if you see the low key in this chat, like spam it, alert me, call me. Call, you got my number, call me. Don't call the text now. If you got my real number, call me because I don't have my phone like out. And if he's in here, I need to make sure I block him. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Because if I could get to Ohio, I would. Mo says, I love you all in the chat. You all are family for real. Mose, we love you as well, bro. TDP, man, in the backfield. And here's why. Because now it's a full week of install and practice for Christian McCaffrey. Jeff Wilson Jr. and Christian McCaffrey could split the one back, and then you got TDP could line up at fullback. That could do some different things, and it's a different look for the mother freaking Los Angeles Rams because they haven't seen it.
Right.
Appreciate you, bro. What's
That's
your thoughts?
crazy to think, right? So TDP is a different type of animal back there, right? Because he gives you that running threat. He's solid enough on pass protection. I like seeing him in front of somebody to clear the way a little bit. Use that big body to get these people out of the way, because we know that we had enough issues, especially when we were running to the right side. I'm not gonna say no names, but bruh.
I'll tell them like this because it's nitty gritty, bro.
Yeah,
trash.
Man, that might have been the worst display of, I don't even want to call that blocking, attempted blocking that I've seen in a long time.
Fair, I need you to help me come up, or everybody out there, help me come up with another word for trash. I don't like calling players trash.
I felt like that was disrespectful to trash, the way McGlinchey played, calling him trash. I think that's disrespectful to trash. I wouldn't even call him trash. We do need a different word. We need to figure out something different to call him based on his performance yesterday, bro.
Let me go on dictionary.com. Synonyms, trash. Synonyms.
They have, they have the different, they have the different. Right, so shout out the Nutso Bunch crew. That's my peoples.
What's going on, crew? We got waste. We got waste.
Bums.
Litter.
Okay.
Garbage. We could turn it to French. Call them garbage.
Okay.
We got debris. Tell me, debris sound way better than trash.
Debris. Debris is disrespectful. That's like you driving down the road and you got a dump truck in front of you, debris falls out, hits your windshield, cracks it, you can't see nothing. That's what debris is. So that might be that's bad.
All right.
That's bad.
So maybe we can't call it to look Mo's bums. Busters. Listen, cheeks. I love it. Hold on.
I like this one. Wait. Ready?
Yeah, I was looking up rubbish.
Word.
I need a one syllable word though. Rubbish is two syllables. Yeah.
All right.
Like bums. So far we got bums. Let's see how many one syllable words. How do you say trash in Spanish?
Basura, but that's three.
That's basura. Okay. Yeah, I see it there. I see it now. Waste. Is he a waste? Like, all right. So here's the thing. Y'all can keep him coming, bro. I love it. Look, McGlinchey will probably never be as good as the good McGlinchey that we saw.
Right.
And I think this is not an excuse, but we got to factor it in that our team is damaged, bro. Like damaged. And it's like they get damaged at the worst time, at the worst positions. And listen, I love all of our football players, so I'm not taking a shot at any of them out there. Right. I'm just calling it like I see it, and they stay damaged, bro. And like I don't even want to use the word injured. I'm gonna say damaged. Damn, Collie. Damn. Is toilet juice piss?
Toilet juice is everything that you put inside the toilet. Hey man, what about like he was more like boiled hot dog water? Like it was really bad.
No, there was a contest for people drinking that stuff, bro.
I mean,
I couldn't do it, man.
No,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, yo. If it was life or death, and drinking some boiled, I'll take my chances with death, bro. Like I'll fight death to the end.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not drinking no hot dog juice. Boiled hot dog juice. If it was grilled hot dog juice, which there shouldn't be juice from a grilled hot dog, but if it was, that's different.
All right, I got a question.
Okay.
All right. Boiled hot dog water. You got to drink one of these to stay alive.
Okay.
You're in the desert. Boiled hot dog water. Or the water from the dehumidifier in the basement.
I'll take the hot dog water, dog. At least that shit got flavor, dog.
Yeah. Technically, isn't the dehumidifier one going through a filter though?
Nah, I filter or not, it's taking out. It's got bugs in it.
Yeah, dude.
The little stuff that get through the filter, I'm good, yo. I don't even look at that water when I dump it out, yo.
No, you just get rid of it.
straight to the joint, yo. I ain't trying to look at that joint. But listen, man, it's unfortunate, right? Because he's a vet. He's supposed to be an anchor. And look, I got the grades.
And that's one of his problems. That word right there.
So
he don't know how to anchor.
Don't know how to anchor.
Bro, he got blasted one play.
Okay.
And this was after getting beat around the edge. The next play, the dude just went right up his grill and he fell back. And I'm just like, he's just having such a bad game. I would love to see what his grade is.
I'll get to some grades, bro. But let's start with the 49ers getting a whip last night by the Kansas City Chiefs, 44-23. Let's do a recap, bro, because, bro, what happened, man? Like, am I dreaming or were we winning 10-0?
No, you weren't dreaming, man. And
sure I wasn't dreaming?
I'm positive. So what's crazy for me is right when we started kicking field goals after getting into the red zone, I said, man,
that's when you knew.
This is looking suspect.
So you cheated.
We are not gonna beat Kansas City with threes. We're just not. I'm cool with the 50-yarder that Robbie Gould hit, but like we're in the red zone.
He had a 50-yarder and a 49-yarder, which was almost a 50-yarder. Robbie Gould, the 1 week I dropped his ass, he was.
I got him. I had him.
You was smart. You was smart. Yeah.
DJ Khaled voice.
Yeah. Yeah. We the best.
Nah, but man, that's what like you just said. You know, we're up 10-0. We're looking good. We get a pick and end up punching them right in the face, man. And I don't know what happened, bro. It went downhill really quick and just couldn't put touchdowns on the board instead of field goals. You're not going to beat a team with Pat Mahomes kicking field goals.
But the
just
thing
doesn't
is,
happen,
bro. They punch. This is how boxing is. I mean, boxing. This is how football is such a boxing match.
Right.
They hit him. They hit Pat with I would say, a strong and a jab. The strong was the 7. But the jab was the first 3. So they hit him with a jab. So let's look at 3 points as jabs, and then the other joints as strongs. You know what I'm saying? No haymakers.
Power punch.
Yeah.
Power punch.
Yeah, you play Street Fighter. You know, you got the jab. Yeah, bam. Long.
Yep. Here.
You know what I'm saying?
Here.
So they hit him. So they up 10-0, bro. Right? And so I'm like, all right, they had momentum. Hear me out, because this is when that shit shifted, fam.
It is.
Now, to be fair, no pun intended, right? No pun intended. I used to have that sound. To be fair, no pun intended. If I'm not mistaken, didn't the Chiefs go down and score on us? So it was 7-10?
Correct.
All right, I got to look at the context because I don't remember. Did we turn the ball over? When did we throw the interception?
That was later. Remember, the first pick.
No. The first interception.
The first one.
That was supposed to go to Ray. That was supposed to.
That was later. Remember, that was after we got the fumble by
That's how we got the
Womack.
No. I got you. That was the touchdown.
Yeah. No.
Right.
That we got the pick there. We didn't score off
That's
that.
What I'm asking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking for. So we had the 3 points, right? When did that fumble happen on special teams?
The fumble for them happened. I thought that was later on. That was not.
It could have been. Listen, bro. The game was watching me, fam.
Right.
I was discombobulated last night.
Let me get those details for you. Okay.
I'm looking at them right now. So if you could kind of like, if you could just tell me, or if somebody in the chat got it, and just tell me, was it second quarter, third quarter?
Before the half, Kylie said. Yep, right before the half.
Right before the half.
Exactly. Okay. So so we scored the first.
Got it. That's when
field goal.
This is when they went up 14-0, 14-13.
So we were up, 14-13.
This is when they scored their second touchdown, right?
Let me see.
No, they had their second touchdown by then.
Correct. They had the second, and then we got the it was 14-13.
I'm with it. I got
it. Punted. They muffed the fumble. They muff it, and then nothing.
All right. Nothing. So I'm looking at an interception, 3rd and 3, second quarter, minute and 34. When you said later in the game, you had me looking in the third.
Later in the half. My bad.
Man, you gotta be Pacific. All right, here we go. So I got the play. I'm looking dead at it. It was what was it? Second quarter, third and 3 on the KC5.
Right.
That's when he threw the interception.
He threw a jump ball to Ray.
He said it was intended. Jimmy Garoppolo said that joint was intended for George Kittle, bro. George Kittle, bro.
All right. And yes, NorCal Bell, I did catch that Pacific as well.
Yeah,
but just but listen, for me, it's he was not patient in that pocket. I get that there was a rush coming somewhat on that play, right?
Bro, it was a zero blitz. He had to
I get that. But the hot read is not the running back in that.
Well, is that a hot read? It was just it was a choice. He was wide open.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Jimmy trusts his vision. So he just threw it to a guy. Excuse me, he threw it to the other team. But now I no longer have access to film because my Gmail is hacked, guys. So I can't get film anymore. But so there won't be film shows, is what I'm trying to say. I can't get the film. Can't watch
for the moment.
But what I'm thinking is, did it was a blitz, right? So it was a zero blitz. Did Jimmy have enough time to see, or was the play developed enough for him to get the ball to Jeff Wilson Jr. because that's who was wide open?
Right. So by the time basically Jeff Wilson was crossing the line, the same time the blitzer was crossing the line. So Jeff was breaking open basically 5 steps before the blitzer was even near Jimmy.
Gotcha.
He's had time to give the ball up. Instead, he felt the blitz coming and just threw it up. And I know they said he was trying to get it to Kittle, but man, you don't just throw it up off your back foot as a quarterback. Like, at the very least, you got to get points there. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away. How many times have we seen him throw the ball away?
Once. But you know what? I think it was once. I think he threw the ball away once, and I commented on him. I actually gave him props.
Crazy.
But that's bad. Because on that play, bro, I'm saying to myself, yo, where's your arm strength? That was a duck.
I mean, all right.
It was a Hail Mary in the end zone, bro. From
that
the 7-yard line.
Yeah, like a 7-yard Hail Mary.
I had it at 5. You got it at 7.
Man,
I'm confused, man.
I don't got words for what that was. That was just such a bad throw, such a bad decision. And
there it
is. I know
is.
that
This is the answer. Running back 6, where you been all my life? This is exactly if I was watching it, if I was actually watching the all 22 so I could see all the angles, but this is what I saw from the game. He did not step up in the pocket. We talked about this on NBN last night on the overreaction show. He never. He did it one time in this game, but but then he stepped up into the sack. Usually the sack coming from the outside.
You know what's funny? And I don't know if you all noticed this, and we'll get back to the first half of the game. But during garbage time, when Mr. Irrelevant came in, he manipulated the pocket a couple times and moved blitzers and moved rushers back into blocks.
Okay.
Jimmy doesn't have that awareness for whatever reason. He gets so nervous when there's any type of pressure around him, and he just throws the ball up or takes stupid sacks instead of moving around. He pulled the heel. That got to be Freddie. Shut up, my boy Fred.
They got to be old enough to know who Patrick Ewing is.
Oh yeah.
And to know what Freddie's talking about. But that's funny to me.
But that's a fact. Like he just literally throws the ball up, gets nervous, and we know at this point it always results in a turnover. It always ends up being the worst case scenario with Jimmy. And that's why I think so many people are frustrated and upset. And, we're moving on from him because of these type of plays. Nobody didn't say the 49ers aren't a solid team with him. It's just we are tired of these type of plays from Jimmy Garoppolo. Point blank, period.
Am I wrong for expecting more from a veteran that's been in the system for at least 3 to 4 to 5 years? Am I wrong?
5.
I said 3 to 4 to 5 because
the injuries you're giving him. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And I'm tired of giving this cat the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't know why fans struggle to see where he's bad. It's easy to see where he's good because he's good at quick throws.
I
Which
mean, but
if Kyle drew up the efficient plays for Jimmy Garoppolo, then Jimmy would look like the best quarterback probably in the NFL.
Right.
But he can't do that because the defenses got 8 to 9 motherfuckers in the box and they waiting for it.
They are.
So you got to switch it up. You got to throw it deep. You got to do these things. Now the only issue with throwing deep is it's not accurate. It's not an accurately completed pass. It's an option. If you catch it, you catch it. Debo had a nice ball caught pass the other day. Like I was like, okay, but he had to go up and get it.
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean, it was a high ball, and Debo made a great play
because he messed up the last game.
Right. And but not only that, like you got to think, even on that play, Breezy, like yo, the safety was barreling down, and if Debo wasn't as strong as he was, the corner tried to hit him, and he kind of whipped around, and the safety hit his own corner. Like Debo was about to get smacked on that one. And the guy ended up having friendly fire and hitting his own dude. So it's kind of crazy that even the plays that end up being like good chunk yardage are never really like a good throw from Jimmy. It's, man, I hate just constantly like being on him about ball placement and where it needs to be. But yo, you've been in this system long enough. You're supposed to be the accurate quarterback on this squad, right? Why are we seeing those type of balls every game?
I can't
call AKA it. Hospital balls. That's what we call them, right?
I can't call it. I got 1 minute to fix my fantasy lineup before basketball starts. You go ahead.
Oh man.
The reason why I trigger is because of Freddie said Ewan, and I'm sitting here saying, oh,
thinking about that. And for the record, aren't we playing each other today? Bulls and Celtics.
Oh yeah, we don't play the 8. Well, we out of here at 8 o'clock, dog.
Yeah, we are for sure. But man, it's just I feel like we're beating the hell out of a dead horse, right? But man, I'm so tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over again. It's frustrating, and man, we don't have a better option on our team right now.
Yeah,
Brock Purdy ain't it. I love the fact that he's not scared.
You mentioned Brock, and when you brought him up, you said he looked different out there as quarterback.
Just in the way of him maneuvering and manipulating the pocket, like. Bro,
they were trying to fuck Jimmy up, bro.
Yeah. And Mike McGlinchey was trying to let him. He was like, you know what?
Let's go get him. Because Trent Williams Trent
didn't have a great game either.
But see, I'm not gonna Trent. He's still graded high. That's crazy, right? Graded third. He had an 80 grade. He didn't have a bad game. He just didn't have a Trent game.
Right. He had a good old lineman game, but he didn't have Trent standard.
That's the best way to say it, fam. That's the best way to say it right there. He had a good offensive line game from an offensive grading standard, but it wasn't Trent Williams all pro, the greatest damn offensive lineman to ever play the game.
Because he obviously came back a week early.
Maybe even 2 weeks early. They wanted to win this game.
Yeah, after losing that Atlanta game, if we would have won that Atlanta game, everybody would have sat out this week.
They won. If we were going to get beat 44 to motherfucking 23, I'd rather just had the guys sit. Because all right, let's do this. Let's do this exercise. First half is over with, right? We were trailing 14-13. After the first half is when the shit hit the fan. Let's keep it a buck, right? That's what we do on here.
Like immediately after.
Immediately, like the first kick return after, bro.
Right.
All right. So who offensively had the worst game?
It has to be Mike McGlinchey. It has to be Mike McGlinchey for me. I feel like every single play that something negative happened, McGlinchey was getting beat. Damn. And he wasn't getting beat like putting up resistance. He was straight up olaying people. So they were just sliding right by him. From my eyes, every time I was watching McGlinchey, and just felt like every other play he's getting beat.
We talking straight up eye tests and your guy is McGlinchey.
That's mine for sure.
All right.
For sure. And I don't even, for me personally, I don't even think it's close either. It was definitely.
All right.
Do you have someone on the offense that you really?
Nah, because I'm gonna have to agree with you, bro. Yeah. I'm looking at a wide receiver. If I had to pick actually, I tell you what, let's go through the positions and see who had the worst game at the position. This will be a little bit easier. Let's do it. Cool. All right, so the offensive line, we're gonna go with Mike McGlinchey. I think Jake Brindle had a better game than Mike McGlinchey.
Brindle played okay, I think so. I think he played all right.
Let's go through the running backs.
All right. Running backs. That's tough, man, because I think they all played solid.
I think
even
they were
considering
equal. Push.
Yeah, even considering like
TDP,
CMC just getting acclimated and playing in. I think he had a solid game, and he was like, he was lighting him in a bottle at some points.
I could dig it, but I'm talking. Worse. How about this? Not the running backs, the running game.
Running game.
All right, so for me, like the running game, like Deebo Samuel. We've got to stop. He had the same amount of yards as Jimmy Garoppolo rushing, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And this is not a knock on D.
Of course,
I love Deebo. Deebo's the guy. He's my guy. Y'all know I stuck up for this cat. He's the one that helped me build my accounts back up. Now I got to for this shit. Anyway, I love Deebo Samuel, bro. But that's the game plan for him.
Yeah.
All right. It's like, dude, Deebo, like he's only trying to get what he could get with the calls that are called. So I'm like, damn, D, if they start running you with this outside zone shit, because they waiting for it. What happened to the jet sweeps, bro? How we get beat with jet sweeps? That's us.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But if you got somebody like McGlinchey who can't get outside
because they hurt,
because they're hurting. Same thing with Trent.
He was our best run blocker.
He was definitely our best run blocker. I mean, that's one thing that McGlinchey does well is block for the run. Going forward.
Guys, this is why you should love this show. This is why you should love it. Because we're sitting here we're talking about the trash. What was the word we say we was going to use? Debris?
Waste. Oh, debris.
Waste. No, it was waste. I think it was waste.
You said one syllable. Yeah,
we talking about the waste, but we're trying to figure out like the context behind it. These bookends are injured. They're coming off of injury, so they're not moving quick enough to get to the outside. You know what? How many freaking pancakes did Trent Williams have? That's what I'm about. I want to know who's that in pancakes. I get stacks like the International House of Pancakes.
I know McGlinchey got pancake twice, and that's not what's supposed to happen.
This is why we kicked off our own show, because this is why we can't get Mike McGlinchey on the show.
Oh man, it's my fault. I'll take that.
Nah, bro, it's our fault. It's what it is. We a team
for sure.
But nah, seriously, I gotta find that out. I'm about to get it right now. All blocking. Here we go. Freaking cakes.
I'm excited to see.
These are pressures. Hold on.
No worries.
Pass block.
I feel like I saw a few times where also Aaron Banks was downfield pushing people 7 to 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage, man.
Aaron Banks is on a whole nother level, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see what he looks like.
But you know what?
Years to come.
He's young.
Yes.
He's healthy. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like this is what you want. I'm
right.
so stupid. I'm looking at it in the wrong category. Like, where is the pancake blocks?
At this point, man, we should be thinking about.
I can't find them.
Pumpkin pancakes. It's that time of the year.
It is. Oh, I don't do pumpkin, bro.
My lady had me looking for them this weekend. Didn't work out.
I can't do pumpkins, man. It's supposed to taste like whatever.
Yeah. There you go.
Wait a minute. What is?
Hold on.
Breezy, please read this. I was watching your fried ribs video and felt dirty as F. Your pimp voice mixed with the porno music.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm looking to do one of those.
What?
I'm looking to record one of those type of videos every time. Pause. Every time I have to do something for the show, just to give so y'all can see, because I want to focus more on the football. And now that we got Fair that's going to be joining us, we're going to add in the appetizer piece. So it's going to be cool that each one of us, weekly goes through, and it's just going to rotate. I said pause.
Right.
I did. I definitely put the pause in there. But TCAF 31, that's funny. I didn't think it was porn music, but when I went back and listened to it, I'm like, wait, this is kind of sexy, yo.
Kind of like 1988.
81, and all I was missing was the mustache, bro.
Right, for sure.
The Ron joint.
Was it Ron Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy, bro. All right, man, listen. But with a serious thought, I don't see where I saw pancakes on PFF and now I can't find them, but it's all good, man.
No
Look,
worries.
I'm sitting here, or maybe it's down here. Hold on. Let me go to the offense. I'm sitting here looking at this team and I'm saying to myself, oh man, like let's go. We did running backs. I'll go on with Debo as the worst. Right. He's just not able to get going.
It looked that way, especially this week. But I saw some news as well saying that Debo has hamstring or groin injury.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that just broke. I think actually while we were starting the show.
Is that what Niner Cali boy was talking about?
Debo Samuel is day to day with the hamstring injury. So it was hamstring.
You write that in there.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Niner Cali boy. Next time you see it, dog. And this injury thing on the tab, just type it in there. Debo, we'll just have it
day to day currently. So I mean that sounds promising, right? But at the same time, again, we're gonna have to use all our weapons. Let's see how Christian McCaffrey picks up on everything with the full week of practice. And the good news for that is that BA Brandon Ayuk has been playing well these last 2 weeks.
Wait a minute, can I add something to that, bro? Not only has he been playing well,
yes,
he fired up and he holding
fiery.
He telling cats, yo, we suck.
Yeah.
See? Now I want everybody to apologize to me, Fair, Peachy, and Mose, because y'all mad when we tell you that we suck. Brandon Ayuk pretty much came out and said the same exact thing. He just explained and defined what suck meant.
Right.
They got we talented, and we should be putting up way more points. And he's right. He's 100% right. We should be averaging 31 points a game, fam.
Yeah.
Easily.
There's no way with all this talent. I mean, and just for the record too, man, shout out my boy Mose. If y'all know, when we were at the Atlanta game, there's a clip where BA was throwing the ball to us in the stands. And right before that, and the reason he came over is because Mose said, yo, BA's about to go off today. BA about to have a game. And then he came over, started throwing the ball, talking a little bit, and dipped out. And he did, man. That started kind of, I'm not saying that him throwing the ball to us is the mojo, but man, if you want to give somebody free tickets, BA, if you're watching, just know me and Mose it feels that way. If you want to give them to us, we around for it. And obviously, of course, my boy Breezy and Peachy.
Yo,
get them in there.
Please do. Listen, thank you, Miss Debbie, for that. Mose, after we read Miss Debbie's, I'm gonna type this on the ticker, and then there's another one as well with Eric Armstead by my 49er Media. Anshul said that Kyle Shanahan thinks that Eric Armstead could play this week.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in.
I just want to beat the Rams.
I
tell you what, we beat the Rams, we 0-0. Except for that we're 3-0 in our division.
Yeah.
That's the statement. This is the statement game.
That is.
This is the right statement game.
For sure. And not only that, we sweep the Rams by this W.
Forgot about that, dog.
This is a sweep. The Cardinals look atrocious. And I'm not really scared at all of Seattle. I don't care how well Geno Smith is playing. It don't really put any fear in my heart.
He beat him already. So
right.
They are successfully running the ball a little bit more though.
I know. That's for sure. But again,
Kenneth Walker, I think is his name.
But with Armstead coming back, and then hopefully by that time we also have
Kinlaw should be back after the bye. Listen, I think and Nip Mose, I mean, fair. This is what I think, bro.
Yes.
I know we wanted to get a defensive tackle.
I get it.
But we have to trust the Kyle. We had to trust him. There's a reason, but you're going to see why adding CMC to this equation is going to be beneficial. It wasn't beneficial yesterday, but it's going to be beneficial going forward.
Right. You just got to think that it takes a lot of pressure off Debo, right? It takes a lot of pressure off us having to worry about other running backs getting hurt, and even CMC getting hurt, especially when Elijah Mitchell comes back, because that's also going to relieve some of the pressure off of McCaffrey. And there were a lot of people I saw as well when we made that trade asking how we're going to pay him. And I think Mike McGlinchey single-handedly answered that question this weekend. Mike getting almost $11 million this year.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Do you see him getting that next year from us or anybody else in this league?
No, so he might be a 49er again.
He might be, but he won't be at that price.
No. But they'll have to offer. Listen, look, man, I hate to burst y'all bubbles. And I know y'all don't want y'all bubbles burst. But if I honestly, I want to slide Spencer Burford over to the right tackle.
I'm in. Sold.
So what I think they do is they just find a way to sign McGlinchey to like a 3-year deal
for like $10 million.
It's gonna probably be like 15, 16 million. I know, but you figure $7 million a year is a steal for a right tackle, right?
$7 million. Yeah.
Because you're not paying a lot to Burford, so no. Right. Look what you're doing, and then you make them compete. Burford can still play guard, but now he'll go into camp being the tackle. I don't know. That's just something that I think that I could see the 49. It just sounds like the 49 a freaking way, bro.
Yeah, it does. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate because when players are not playing up to their potential, and I don't think McGlinchey ever played up to where he was drafted, in my opinion. You know what I mean? We have lofty expectations for him being a high first round pick. And especially with the college teammate that he had that I'm sure everybody wanted, right? Mm-hmm. But he just never lived up to that pick. He just didn't, and it's unfortunate. And I think that, going forward, we'll be spending a lot of draft capital on offensive line and defensive line going forward. Just right, is what it is.
I got some awesome news.
Good news. Okay.
So her dad who was rushed to the ER. He's got his x-rays back, and he wasn't breathing. And so he had to get rushed to the ER. But he's breathing. He's been given oxygen. He's breathing shallow at the moment, but he's breathing. So this is what prayer does. See what I'm saying? This is why we pray here. This is what it does. Sure. And so that's good. So keep the prayers coming in for Peachy, y'all, and her father. Update on my dad, because I just got an update. He's doing better. He's off of the dialysis machine, so his kidneys are back to functioning, which is great, right? Now, but he's gonna find out tomorrow, because he was on the respirator for so long. He's gonna find out tomorrow he has to get the surgery in his neck to get the trachea thing put in. Yep. And so I'm hoping he doesn't, but he lost his vocal cords. So his voice box, his larynx has been damaged. So just pray for our families, man. And we'll continue to keep your families in prayer as well. Definitely. All right, listen. God is great, man. Yeah, sure. You can't get me started, man. This won't be that show.
But but did you? There was some other news. It looks like that broke in the chat, and it's not regarding the Niners.
Okay.
But James Robinson to the Jets.
He got traded to the Jets. Yeah. Now, if you guys know what's going on, Breece Hall's out for the season. Jets lost 2 players for the season, 2 on Sunday.
Sure did.
They lost Vera
Sure
Tucker.
did. Yeah, crazy.
So see, guys, we're not the only team that gets injured.
No,
we're just the only team that gets injured all the time. Big difference.
Yes. Yep. And then I think they, as of last week, they did like the grading of injuries based on each team. Yeah. So they did that, and the 49ers were ranked 32nd based on how many injuries we've had. And ironically, and maybe not ironically, but the only undefeated team, the Eagles, was ranked number 1. So they have the best injury history so far.
And then we play the Chargers in 3 weeks, and J.C. Jackson's out for the year.
Wow.
So they probably won't have Bosa back.
Wow.
They won't have J.C. Jackson back.
That's crazy.
Kittle versus Derwin James. I'll pay to watch that shit.
Love it.
I would pay per view that.
Yeah. You know I mean, I pulled out the Kittle today. I had the gold one on yesterday because it was National Tight End Day.
So speaking of that, bro, how ironic.
That's crazy.
And this is what no, it's not crazy. It's not crazy, bro.
Talk about it.
Because Andy Reid is a petty ass bitch ass coach, bro. And let me tell you how he petty. He made sure he force fed that ball to Travis Kelce to get his numbers up. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
He did.
Yeah, stand petty. That's you up by 40 and mad and you want to score another touchdown because you got the ball. That's petty.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, listen.
I don't know. But it was dope to see both of them have the same stats on that.
Same stats, bro. Same catches, 6 for 98 and a touchdown, bro.
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
That's petty. Hey, Mr. DJ says, did Mike do his push-ups? I told Mike was Mike consoled me last night. He was consoling me. He's very therapeutic, very, very open. And I told him, yo, bump these push-ups, bro. We family. You lost the bet. You acknowledge that you lost the bet. Let's go out here and try to figure out how we're gonna win the next game. So I told him he didn't have to do the push-ups. You know what I'm saying? But he was going to do the push-ups. Let's just keep it a buck. And Niner Cali boy, I believe Mike Williams is going to be out too. I don't know what the injury is, but he's supposed to be out. Listen, Trey Thorough wants to know what happened to Verrett. I didn't hear anything. Did something happen to Verrett?
No. He's still good. I think he means what's going on. Why is he not out there yet?
Okay. We have to. Well, listen, they gotta take him off the PUP by Wednesday. 49ers got 2 days to figure it out. I personally think that they may put him on the IR.
I heard that theory from you.
I think so. I just feel it. Melissa, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. You know the grind. But thank you for remaining a part of the grind. Melissa, I see your tweets out there. And thank you for joining the show. Kelce, I thought Kelce scored a TD. They called it back.
Oh, yeah, that's the one, remember, where he reached over, but then I think it was a hold on the play.
Gotcha.
Hit and then reached the ball over.
T. Wells, my bad. Yes. I saw a TD. It didn't stand. My bad. All right, my bad. Look, we got a side question from Sean. He says, hey, Breeze, do you think Seattle would have a new NBA team like the Supersonics? If they do, I ain't going front, y'all. I'm
Bring back Sean Kemp. Wait, what?
Bring back Gary Payton. I'm copping the jersey though, because I used to like their jersey.
If they do, they definitely have to trade for Gary Payton Jr., right? They have to.
It's only right, yo.
They have to.
It's only right.
Right. That would be dope.
It's only right. Kylie said, look, we deserve to get our asses kicked how we play. Absolutely. But you know what, guys? The title of today's show was Embarrassed. In the second half, we got embarrassed. We look like a contending team in the first half. In the second half, let's go there and let's get up out of here, bro.
Let's.
The second half was so bad. It started on the kickoff return and the kickoff coverage where they allowed that running back to run all the way around to the other side. Now, not only did he get 85,000 yards, we got a penalty from JJ. Wait, you know what? We didn't even finish with the offensive worst player in the offense. Let's go to tight end.
Tight end?
I felt like I only saw Kittle. I'm not even
Me too.
Okay, we could skip that one. Let's go wide receivers.
Juwan Jennings.
It's between Juwan
and what's expected from Debo. So Debo,
No, I thought Debo was fine. It was between Juwan and Danny, but Danny doesn't get the touches.
Danny,
All
yeah.
Right, let me read you the stats. First of all, Kittle, 6 receptions, 9 targets, 98 yards. Almost had 100 yards. Had the TD. Ray McCloud, Ray McCloud was the best wide receiver as far as percentage on this team. He had 4 targets, bro, 4 receptions, 65 yards, and a touchdown, bro.
Yeah,
that cat
Jimmy threw the high finger roll to him in the end zone, and Ray ran under that.
Though. He went and got it.
He did.
He went and got it. I don't have the drops in front of me. I didn't break down the stats yet, which I'll be doing a little bit later now. I got back into some of my accounts. But Brandon Ayuk had the most targets, 11. He had 7 receptions off 11. So there's 4 missing out of there. But he had 82 yards. All right. So he did his thing. Debo, I see where you going. 7 targets, 5 catches, 42 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 2 for 2. 24 yards, averaging 12 yards a carry. Good gosh. Kyle Juszczyk, 3 for 4, 34 yards. Jeff Wilson, 0 for 1. Juwan Jennings, 2 for 4, 24 yards. He had a big third down, though. I ain't even going to stunt. TDP, 0 for 2. Danny Gray. So I'm going Danny Gray, 0 for 2, bro. 0 for 2, Danny Gray. But
the first one, I don't feel like was his fault, though. The first one, remember where it got broken up kind of on the corner where we were even surprised Jimmy threw that. Okay. But he has to throw it to the sideline. So it's either your guy or nobody. And Jimmy threw the ball a little inside, and the corner made a great play.
Okay. I could dig it.
But the second one was all great.
I could tell. I don't even remember the second one. The first one was the only one I remember. I know he was in there a couple of times. I don't have the snap counts, but that Juwan Jennings had that penalty, which gave them extra yards, though, bro.
Right.
It put them at the 30. They were destined to score they were already going to probably drive the ball down 85, 75 yards down the field.
They were going to, but at least a little bit of fight. You ain't going to fight at all. You're just going to get punched in the nose and cry. Come on, man.
I love it. Listen, Melissa says, hey, Breezy, you think we are forced with Ross blocking more now that Juice is injured? First of all, Ross, I don't know. I don't know. My theory, Melissa, this is what Fear, I believe, thinks is going to happen. So he's going to play some fullback. That's what happened in the past. But the last time we had a fullback out there, we went with a 3 running back type of set where TDP lined up at the fullback. Excuse me, a 2 running back set where TDP lined up at a fullback. I don't know, but he's the backup fullback on the team. He should get the start. I got you. He's listed really. He's a tight end, but he's depth at the fullback. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird. So, Melissa, you guys could be right, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see TDP a little bit more speed, power back at the fullback spot. And he needs more reps. Gosh darn it, 2 for 4. Get that boy some reps. Is that the offense? Because we gonna shift over. Because I felt like the second half, the offense was better than the defense.
Well, I mean, they just didn't have much to go with there. I mean, you couldn't
put up 9 points in the second half. They went from scoring 0 points in the second half to 9 points in the second half. The defense gave up.
We had 10, but yes, go ahead.
Oh, 10? Do 44 minus.
I don't even have to do that. They had 30. 30 points in the second half.
You got it, bro.
Come on, man. Like realistically, again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. I'm just envisioning, and there was one play where it felt like a flashback of the Super Bowl. It's like 3rd and 13.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes drops back. There's a seam route from the slot. And I swore, man, in my head that was what's his name over there at Miami now? Can't think of his name.
Hill?
Oh my God. That was Tyreek running down the seam all over again and catching that long ball. Mooney went flat-footed and got burnt. Point blank, got burnt.
Oh, that play.
Oh yeah. That reminded me of the Super Bowl.
Is that what happened with Mooney?
Yes. He got flat-footed. The outside receiver ran a post right in front of the safety's face, so the safety went with him. And Mooney sat down and turned around and tried to play catch up and got burnt. Got absolutely burnt.
So, is that the worst? All right, let's do it like this. What was the worst play defensively of the second half? And I'm gonna go first because you just gave that one. Let that be your worst play.
That's mine.
All right, the worst play was third and 20. Screen.
We're not frozen, y'all.
To Jet McKinnon,
bruh.
Like, where was the defense, bro? Look, if Nick Bosa and everybody's blaming Bosa, he's supposed to rush.
Yeah, that's not on Bosa.
Listen, let me explain to everybody what the 49ers defense is, all right? I wish I had like some objects. I wish I had 4 objects so I can kind of show you. Or where's my clipboard? Hold on. You talk for me. Let me go get my board.
No, man, I'll talk about the play. So you can go grab your clipboard. But, man, just thinking about that play, just thinking about the options that they had, it's 3rd and 20. You're running a draw to either try to get in field goal range or you're running a screen. Everybody knows that, right? For the most part. If you know football, 3rd and 20, you run either a draw to try to get in the field goal range or you run a screen. With Pat Mahomes, you have a little bit more leeway to maybe throw it downfield here or there, knowing that Pat has the arm and he's going to be smart enough and get rid of the ball to not get, sacked or anything there. But how do you allow a screen on the weak side, mind you, get 20 yards on 3rd down? It's a screen. It's going to be a screen.
I'm stuck, bro. I'm stuck.
I don't know,
I'm stuck.
I don't know. That was definitely the most frustrating. And that, honestly, that was like the beginning of the end for me. When they converted that, I'm like, oh, that's a wrap. They can't do no wrong.
Look, this is our
defense. A little closer. Boom, there we go.
Make sure you get it in on camera. It's
Yep.
kind of funny. All right, so that's like them circles right there. That's the offensive line. Look at the X's on the front. Okay, the X's on the front. That's that wide 9 defense. You see how the ends are lined up outside the tackles?
Yes.
All right, so that's what the ends are doing. They're like, it's hard to explain when you're trying to rush to get to the quarterback, which is what Bosa did. He went like that. The running back that was lined up here just did this, like right by him. This guy is supposed to come in and fill over in the wide 9. I think the issue is them defensive tackles, bro. Like, they don't fill the space.
Crazy.
And that's what we were talking about. They're not filling in the spaces right. That's why Javon Kinlaw, Eric Armstead are huge missing factors.
Not only huge people, but yes. Go ahead.
They're huge missing pieces missing, bro. Yeah. Because of the wide 9. This is when the wide 9 formation, took advantage. That's what happened. And so 3rd and 20. Running back comes out, it's a screen pass. It's right to him. It's gonna be right to him. Now, when you yell screen, usually the defensive end is gonna try to contain and make that tackle. Usually, Nick Bosa,
tough ass for him though.
He was on 100 because his job should have been containing and stopping, but he was really trying to get to that quarterback. It was 3rd and fucking 20.
Yeah.
You send the hounds. You release the hounds. It's 3rd and 20.
Yeah. Man, it's frustrating to watch. And not only that, like, it happened by a player that literally stole a big old check from us, man. Jerick McKinnon owes us money the way he robbed us.
I think we still paying that cat.
We might be. And for him to be the one to break that made me even more mad, to be honest, man. Every time I see McKinnon make a play, I'm like, this is what we were supposed to have. This dude jacked us. jacked us for a check, a big old check, and ain't do nothing the whole time he was here. Now he going crazy with Kansas City, and he been doing this for a little bit. It pisses me off. Pisses me off, honestly.
I just want to know where he got the legs from. Did he buy some new legs?
I don't know, man. I don't know. If so, he need to tell Derrick Rose where he got them from. Because, yeah. But I don't know, bro. I think that that definitely was the most frustrating play, and for me, that kind of like sealed it. It felt like it was inevitable that we were going to lose after that.
3rd and 20, which is funny because last week it was a 3rd and 13. This week it was a 3rd and 20, and in my opinion, it has to do with the defensive tackles. And so, Fred Warner, another bad game, right? Why? Defensive tackles. And I know y'all like, what? Listen, y'all got to understand, man, this is a wide 9. Them linebackers, you saw how I had them lined up. The linebackers are trying to come and fill in those holes on the run plays
for sure,
and drop back in coverage on the pass plays.
And what y'all don't understand is, and what Breezy's trying to explain, maybe I do, hopefully, but one of the biggest issues that the 49ers have now is they have undersized DTs that are trying to rush. So a lot of times when you have somebody like Kinlaw, you have somebody like Armstead, they have to put 2 guys on one of them. There's no way around it. Then they may even have to, say, for instance, they're double teaming Armstead. They're probably going to have to also double team Kinlaw on the other side, right? So which means you're moving your tackle down and you're going head up one-on-one with Drake Jackson on one side, and then you have your best tackle on the other side one-on-one against Bosa, probably with a running back or somebody chipping down when they're going on their route. So, and the Niners don't blitz that much. So they really rely on their 4 guys wreaking havoc. And we're just not doing that. We're just not doing that with the DTs that we have now. And it's causing a ripple effect back through the defense. All the way to the secondary.
Listen, bro, you know I always when we disagree, we disagree. But when we agree, we touch and agree, bro. Because this is all it is. This is all it is. I got my theory on Fred Warner. I know, and I want y'all to be down on him. They ask you about your glasses. Yes, you ain't shit. Listen,
I hate him. And I love him at the same time, by the way.
This dude was on the show last night. Like, first he was feeling sorry for him. And then the moment I started yelling and cursing, he was like, all right, now I can go back to being an asshole. Like, that's exactly what he said.
Yes,
oh. You got it, dude. But Perk Dog made a good point. He says the ex-Niners make big plays on us because Shanny doesn't coach them right. That's why they're bums. Now, Jet was hurt the whole time he was here. But he's right.
He got a raw deal.
The majority of the Niner players do us dirty.
So, yeah, for sure. And Jet, he got hurt, and when he came back was the emergence of
that dude had tired legs, bro.
No, Mostert.
Right.
Remember, Mostert went crazy.
No, I'm just saying he came back and claimed he had tired legs, bro.
I get that. But at the same time, like, Mostert already beat you for your spot, bro. There's no way around that.
He wasn't getting that back.
No, you ain't getting that back.
He gracefully bowed out.
He had no choice.
Right.
They weren't taking that last year.
Hell no.
So he had to go.
What channel was our game on? ESPN?
I don't know, but I have
me too. I was just gonna see if it was on there because I was just gonna.
Now I got NBA.
I got it too. I just don't got it signed into my thing. On my thing. All right. So look, guys, 49ers got their butts whipped. They got embarrassed. But let's get this out of our system.
Yes.
I see Kylie says, I hope you guys got some really good points. I didn't see misuse of him yesterday. In my opinion, I didn't see enough of him yesterday. And just about everything that he was doing, except for the halfback gut plays, he was doing some damage.
Gashing them.
Now I know Jeff Wilson Jr. had bigger runs, but that could be a nice lethal. Thank you. We finally agreed. It took us 2 years to agree on something. Round of applause. GSU.
Let's go.
Round of applause. It took us 2 years to agree.
I'm 0 for 2 years still with him.
You got a ways to go, bro. You got a ways to go.
Yeah.
But nah, seriously, man, that's what I saw. But here's the insight, right? Much love, Troy. I hope you're doing well. Our prayers are up with you as well,
Amen.
Troy.
My boy.
I'm gonna talk about this on the Breezy Show tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna try to do a Breezy Show tomorrow for sure. I think what the account is running, we got a new account going. Everybody's in here flowing. I'm challenging you guys to get 100 people in that joint, though. That's what I'm hoping you guys will do. Get 100 people watching the show tomorrow. I know this week right here is the get right week. Kyle Shanahan, particularly game plans very well against Sean McVay. Right. We're gonna be breaking that down all week long. This is tomorrow. I think tomorrow my episode is gonna be called Can't Get Right, something like that. Right. Something about getting right. All right. Johnny Dell is on Thursdays, West Coast. He'll be doing the show with me on Thursdays. So I'm thinking like we get right this week, right? We go into the bye. We have 4-4. We're 3-0 in our division. Okay. The call-in show is on Fridays, guys. I got you, Trey Thorough.
Yes.
And I think the 49ers trajectory is going to be on the up and up. I really do, fam.
Amen.
I really do. Look, the running game appeared. If Kyle would have just stuck to the running game, we possibly would have won this game. Here's why. We keep them off the field. Even when they score and go up 21-13, we responded back. It's just that 3rd and 9, that safety can't ever happen, bro. That one was on Trent Williams. But Jimmy also was holding, but he was holding the ball for 55 seconds, bro.
Bro, that's my point, man. When you're in the end zone, you don't have a normal clock.
It's drop, pass. It's like puff, give.
Right. And you only read 2 receivers as it is anyway.
Could you try to get it out quick?
Jimmy, you only read 2 receivers as it is anyway. If it ain't there, take off, get the field, or do something to not get another. How do you lead the league in safeties? Help me understand.
I can't. I literally can't. I can't, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Kenny, this is exactly what we saw, bro. This is exactly what we saw. Perk, I'm telling you right now, I know the pressure was given up by Trent on that play, but bro, what Fair just said made all the sense in the world. You drop back, and here's the thing. Go back and watch the play, guys. Kyle Juszczyk is wide open.
Again.
Right in front of him. But right in front of him. Jimmy's rolling this way. Kyle's right here. Jimmy could have flicked it. It wouldn't have been a safety. It might have been a pick, but it wouldn't have been a safety.
I mean, if he would have did another pick safety.
Oh, then Jimmy
safety.
Then he's the worst quarterback of all time. Because that one would have counted.
Right.
The other one got negated by a flag.
No, it didn't. The other one got negated by him running out of the end zone.
That's right. I wish it was a flag.
Oh, man.
Luckily, his foot was out of bounds. I wish it was a flag.
Right.
Listen, Fair. I had a blast, bro.
Vice versa.
We're gonna get to this game, guys. It was cool. It was cool, man. This was real cool. Don't make me laugh. I'm sorry, Kylie. I'm not a comedian, but somehow the shit that comes out of my mouth, pause, it just be funny.
Right.
I'm quick with the pause now because I got the pause king on here, and the other the pause king out there listen to this in the chat, and they be on it. Look, man, look. You know what I meant to say though? Yo, Jimmy plays well against the Rams.
He does.
He had one bad game, and he was injured that game.
He was hurt. I mean, but man, We just have to stop setting ourselves up for these type of games against the Rams.
Oh, you
These
mean
winner, season's over type of games with the Rams. Like you could change your season by beating the Rams. And I just don't understand why we're always in this position. And it's always the Rams that we're facing. Why?
That's the way Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay draw that shit up.
Straight like that. Straight like that, man. But it will be nice if we can get the 500 and then get into the bye week and hopefully get some other healthy pieces.
Love it, yo. Love it.
Yes.
Listen, we know the 49ers got smacked. Now it's time for them to find a way to do the smacking. Listen,
yes,
we got shows all week long. We got to get the videos. We got to get the hours watched. We got to get the 4K. We got to get the 1K. We're going to be pumping out content left and right. So just have your alert set to all and on. Make sure you guys go ahead and share this joint. I don't even know how to tell you how to share it, yo. But Fair says you can type in Wayne Breezy and it pops up.
Wayne Breezy, one word.
Wayne Breezy, one word. All right, not two words. All right. Find that YouTube channel, share it with your families. I promise I'll keep it explicit and under the wraps. I'll just use some more of these whenever we have to say something. But guys, it's been real. I want y'all to always keep it nitty gritty. And that's the one thing I love about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a question before we go.
Yes.
GSU
hey, Breezy. GSU for life. Hey, Breezy. How many times do you think Montana and Steve Young stood on the sidelines yesterday saying, look at this MFer every time James made a mistake? Oh, man. How many times, Breezy? How many times do you think?
What's 16 plus 8?
24.
24.
24 times.
24 times. They're asking, do we unsub to the other one? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. If you're a subscriber and a member of the other one, unsub, undo your membership, take that off. I can't get memberships right now. Don't give that kid any money. He's a kid. He's 11 years old and he lives out in a place where I'm about to find him. So guys, just I would drop the other channel. Right, allegedly. I would drop the other channel. All right. And if I could get the channel back, you definitely would get an alert. Yo, we are cooking.
Get out of here, man.
Go. Love,
get out of here.
Love y'all. We got to do a basketball show, bro. Like, this is ridiculous.
Not today.
Not today. Not when our two teams is playing. No. They could play on the same day. They just can't be against one another because I never heard Fair cuss, and he might cuss me out. So, listen, we love y'all. Stay up, stay faithful. Do us a solid and keep that shit nitty gritty. We out, y'all.